everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie and I do clean and conscious beauty videos about once a week here. So if that is the topic that you are interested in, I hope you subscribe and like this video so I know you want to see more. Okay, so today we are going to talk all about the Sephora sale that starts on April 1st, 2022. At this point, I think everybody knows Sephora does these two major sales in the year, once in November and then once in the spring, where people in their rewards program get anywhere from 10 to 20% off depending on your level. And I will leave the details of the level sale, discounts here, but for this purpose of the video, I just want to get right into the stuff that I think is truly worth your buck and things that either I'm currently loving or I have loved in the past. So not everything I'm going to have physically here to show you. In fact, just for the sake of speeding along this review, I'm just gonna run through everything and just show you the picture of the product. But if you are curious about seeing me use any of these products, I will link any corresponding videos below in the description box if you want to see some of them in action. So just for the sake of organizing my thoughts, I have the video segmented into 4 sections. So the first section is lashes and eyes. The second section is lips, which is not a huge one. The third section is going to be face and foundation. And then the last section will be skin and hair. So without further ado, let's get right into it. To start, we're gonna do lashes and eyes. I have 2 mascaras that are at Sephora. Both of them are clean and conscious brands. The first one I wanna talk about is the Bite Beauty Upswing mascara. I'm actually wearing it today. So if you're like, wow, her lashes look pretty, it's the Hourglass, it's the Bite Beauty Upswing. So I will say, I used this mascara for the first time in the summer and it did smudge a little bit on me. Like, I have semi-hooded lids, so mascaras will often smudge under my brow. But in the fall and the winter, it's been holding up really well. Or it's because the formula maybe dried out a little bit and now it doesn't have that issue where it's like transferring. Either way, it provides extremely voluminous, full, just very thick lashes. And I've been loving it. And everybody, whenever I wear this mascara, asks me if I have false lashes on. From my husband's coworker, my husband's employees, to people in Ulta. Like, I have gotten stopped about this mascara every time I wear it. So it is very good. The second one I talk about is the Hourglass Unlocked Mascara. So this one's a little bit different in terms of the actual results you'll get. It's definitely not as bold as the Bite Upswing. But what I like about it is a tubing formula. And a tubing formula is the kind that leaves that film on your lashes. So it's a little bit water resistant. And for those of us with semi-hooded or hooded lids who get the smudging, it will not happen. Also, if you've watched my videos for a while, you know I've loved Thrive Cosmetics for a very long time. But a complaint I hear from a lot of you is that it's too clumpy and it's too thick. If that was your feelings about Thrive, try the Hourglass Unlocked. It's the same applicator. Actually, I do have it right. It's the same applicator as Thrive, same exact style wand, but it's just a different formula in the way of how it applies on your lashes. It's just not as dramatic at all. Again, I will link below a video of me wearing it. I think I wore, you know what I wore it in? The NARS Light Reflecting Foundation review recently. So you can see how it looks on my eyes there. It's still very separated and defined, but just not as clumpy as Thrive could be, but still all those wonderful benefits of a tubing formula. And it's like a conscious brand. Okay, next 2 things are brows, and that is the Kosas Brow Gel and Pencil. So I used this actually last summer and I'm very excited to repurchase it during the sale. I have been a Benefit brow girl for years and years before clean beauty was even on my radar. And I haven't really been able to give it up. Benefit brow products tend to work the best on my brows. They have the best color. They last long on my skin. They just are great. And you just cannot compare with that clear brow gel that they do. It's incredible. Very strong hold. And I need that for my wiry brow hair. However, Kosas launched a full brow pencil and gel line, and I tried the pencil in taupe and the gel in soft brown, and I thought they performed exactly like Benefit. They even had the same longer wear time like Benefit does. Benefit claims to be water resistant, which I like because as your skin gets oily, you don't want your brow color to fade, and that can happen because I am oily. So Kosas held up very well on me in the summer, and I loved the formula. Felt just like Benefit, just cleaner. So Benefit formulas are not super dirty. They're really not. So if you're using them and you love them, go for it. But if you just want to really kind of buckle down on your toxic cosmetics or your non-toxic living, the Kosas ones are great where a great place to switch, and the color range that they have of shades for brow hairs is very, very thorough, just like Benefit. So can't say enough good things about the Kosas brow pencil and the gel. And then the last thing I want to talk about is an eyeshadow. So I have definitely minimized my eyeshadow palettes, I guess, in the last year. I'm a big eye makeup fan. Like, I love a good like neutral eyeshadow look. But as a mom and somebody who is a working woman, I have really kind of been more attracted to smaller, easy to use palettes. The smaller the better, honestly. So I gravitate to a lot of quads or like 5-pan palettes or even less. And I was introduced to this little Kaja. Can you see this? Hopefully the camera focuses. This little Kaja trio. And I think these are genius, and the formulas are beautiful. So I only have this one in Spiked Ginger because it's like the perfect everyday colors for me. I'm wearing it today. It has a matte, like soft brown color, a shimmery, like rose gold, and then I would say this is like a warm medium brown. And it's perfect for every day, and it's super tiny and easy to use, easy to travel with. I did this look with one brush, and that's that. So love these little Kaja Eye Bento trios. They have tons of different colors. Okay, for lips, I'm wearing this today. This is it's a combination. I wore both of them. You definitely don't need to wear both together. This is the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip. I have this here, so I might as well just show you. These are incredible. I did a 12 days of lipsticks on Instagram Reels, and I bought this for that purpose. I wanted to try a new lip product, and I got this in shade Rose. I wish they had a different color in stock when I bought it, but I'm very happy with this. It's like my lips, but better. And these are like a lip treatment and a lip gloss had a baby. They feel so nourishing on the lips, but they give you just like this hint of color with such high shine, like a gloss. They feel just so nice, so nice. So if you struggle with dry lips, get yourself one of these. They're so good. I would definitely get more colors. And I topped it off with another clean brand to me, the Tower 28 Gloss in Oat. Now, this is not a thick and sticky gloss at all. It is very not long wearing. So if you want like a long wearing gloss, this is not it. But if you hate really sticky glosses, but you love the look of the shiny lip, the Tower 28 nailed it. It just looks really pretty, but yet it doesn't give you that gloopy feel. It's very thin. It's not a thick, sticky gloss at all. And this color is interesting because when you look at it online, Oat, it says it's a pink. This is very much like a soft peach. I don't know, but I love them together. I love them apart. This goes well on top of like any lipstick to kind of just soften the color a little bit. It's a great shade. Next category is face and foundations. It is like without question the chokehold that this foundation has on the beauty community right now. And I think we all can agree if you've tried this, you love it as much as I do. And it's the new NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. I have a full wear test and review on this foundation recently. Again, I will link it below. It is really good. Wearing it today, like anything makeup related that I'm talking about, I'm pretty much wearing on my face today. This foundation looks like your skin, but better. It has medium to full coverage. It lasts all day long. It's super thin in texture, so it doesn't feel heavy at all. And it has skincare in it, skincare benefits. So I love when a lot of makeup brands are doing this now. They're infusing like skin benefiting ingredients in it, because if you're wearing something like this all day long, especially on your complexion, you want it to have something like beneficial for your skin, right? I'm just a big fan of NARS foundations in general. They've always done well for me, especially as like an olive complexion person. So ever since Sheer Glow was like a thing a million years ago, I still have Sheer Glow. I have the Radiant Longwear. I have the Soft Matte. And now I have this one. I just love them. I just love them. They just do very well for me. So definitely recommend this one if you're looking for a medium to full coverage, lightweight, your skin but better kind of a foundation. It's so beautiful. The next thing I want to talk about is concealer. Gosh, this is a shame because I'm originally going to recommend this first one, but I want to give an honorable mention because I'm trying it out today and it's really good. But the first one that I really want to recommend, the Rose Ink Concealers. These are Clean Beauty by Rosie Huntington Whiteley. Tarte Shape Tape, but clean. Same thick formula, same thick applicator, that chunky kind of applicator. I use this, literally watch my videos over the last like 6 months. I'm using this concealer. hands down. Full coverage, thick wand, radiant, hydrating finish. All the things I loved about Tarte Shape Tape without the fragrance that made it not clean, right? So good, so good. I have nothing bad to say about this, and I will continue to use it forevermore. I will not repurchase Tarte Shape Tape. I know, that's crazy, right? I don't need to. I have this, and today I just tried for the first time, which that's why I want to give it an honorable mention because I don't know for sure how it's going to really wear. But Lawless just came out with their Conceal the Deal full coverage concealers. I'm using that today under my eyes, and I was blown away with my first impressions this morning doing my makeup. I keep my expectations very low when I'm trying new products, and as much as I love Lawless, you can go see I did a full face of Lawless last week on my channel. Okay, so what I love about this is it has the caffeine in it, which helps kind of tighten and firm up the puffy under eye area, especially when you're doing your makeup in the morning. It's self-setting, so it doesn't need to be set with powder, although I set everything with powder, especially because I'm oily. But the soft focus finish it has, it reminds me of like NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer, but a clean formula. So if you like NARS NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, but you want like a clean alternative, I think any Lawless did that with this, and highly impressed. I will continue to use this. You can check me out on Instagram for more behind the scenes of my thoughts on it, but honorable mention to that concealer. I don't think you can go wrong. Just know the pictures of the swatches on the website are a little bit darker than what you get when you buy it in person. Speaking of Lawless, I guess we'll just mention this while we're here. Lawless's translucent setting powder, Laura Mercier, clean alternative. Laura Mercier powder, everybody loves. I loved it. That was like my go-to holy grail forever until I got into clean beauty and it didn't get a very good rating. I think it's because it has the talc in it. This is talc-free, heavy metal-free. It looks like the Laura Mercier powder, okay? I've been using this nonstop since I got it a few weeks ago. I don't know if you can see it. Looks just like it, works just like it, but it's clean. I have nothing bad to say. I wish I bought this sooner. That's the only regret I have about this formula. Love it. I use it under my eyes. I use it all over my face. It's great. Next is concealer. I mean, not concealer. Next is a contour stick. So I am not normally a cream contour person, but I got this one from Rare Beauty this year, and I'm loving it. I have used it like every day since I got it. And I think the shade in Happy Soul is sold out. That's the one that I have. But it's the perfect, cool, neutral, with just a hint of warmth brown. It's very good. They blend out like cream to powder and they just look beautifully natural on the skin. I love them. The next thing I want to talk about is cream blush. So although Rare Beauty does make a beautiful cream blush, they're a little bit harder to use. They're not as user-friendly. So I love them, but I think you need to go check out the Ilia Multi-Sticks. I have a couple here. I use one a lot in the winter. This is my summer favorite. This is shade, oh wow, look how much I use. I didn't realize I might need to get a new one. Maybe not. This is called I Put a Spell on You. I used this all summer last year. All summer, like every single day I used this. Even if I put something else over it. It is the perfect like warm corally orange. These look great. They're like a gel to cream. I love them, highly underrated, and they actually just came out with a few new shades that look really pretty. They also make this same like stick in like a shimmerly like highlight. This is what I'm wearing today in At Last. It's like a mauve. These are great. 10 out of 10 recommend. Get like one in a shade that you love. They just look so pretty on the face. They're easy to use, wear long, look natural, great. We're gonna wrap this up with skin and hair. So the first thing I wanna talk about is a moisturizer I've recently purchased. Now, you guys know I am a Beauty Counter consultant, so I typically use Beauty Counter skincare just because A, I get a discount on it, B, I know it's super clean and non-toxic, and as somebody who's going through infertility, I'm like very careful about my skincare, not just because of the like chemicals and stuff, but because of all the hormones I'm on. Skincare can be like very crazy for me right now. Like I have to keep it real simple. So I decided to purchase this moisturizer on a whim because my face was like a little bit dry recently, and that's normally not the case. I'm oily. But Beauty Counter didn't really have something that was fitting the bill for me at this moment. And so I picked up this Glow Recipe Moisturizer. It's the hyaluronic acid one. I'll insert the picture here. It's like a gel water cream. It's very lightweight. It reminds me of the Tatcha water cream, but something about it is better. And the Tatcha water cream kind of irritated me. So I had to watch that. I used to love it. But again, going through infertility and IVF, my skin just is a little bit hormonal, so I have to be careful. And I really like that this one from Glow Recipe is refillable too. So that's also nice. The next one that I want to recommend is the Ordinaries Swallowing Oil. This is what I use at night to moisturize. Now, I use several different squalane oils. I use one made for my esthetician's office. They have a proprietary blend of squalane and obsidian oils. Love that one. It's only from my facial girls business. But I've also tried the Biossance one, which I love, but I think it's a little expensive now that I realized Ordinary makes one. And I've tried, oh God, there's another one. I can't think right now. But the reason I'm recommending the Ordinary one is because it's the cheapest and it's still 100% basic squalane oil. I want to say it's $7 or $8, but I use squalane oil as my night moisturizer. That's all I use. That's it. I just put on, I wash my face, I tone, I put a hyaluronic acid serum on, and then I put on squalane oil. And that's it. Nothing fancy. That's it. It's so boring. But squalane oil is super good for people who are very acne prone, sensitive, dehydrated. If you've been afraid of facial oils the way I have been, like I know in my brain as a beauty person that facial oils are not a bad thing to use, especially for oily skin. They can be very balancing. But the facial oils I have used, even when they say they're good for oily skin or sensitive skin, have not been the case, and they've congested my skin. Except squalane oil. If in fact, I feel like the use of squalane oil has helped balance my skin. And that's all credit to my facial girls. They have taught me how to treat my skin, especially while it's going under all these crazy hormones, and it's really helped. So if you're looking to kind of rebalance your dehydrated skin and you're very oily and acne prone, add the squalane oil to your routine and just use that for like a couple weeks and see how your skin goes, especially if you're like congested. My skin was like really congested for a while, and now it's in like a much better place. Okay, something I want to recommend, I haven't had this in like a year or two, but it's a great purchase for spring and summer. It is the Drunk Elephant, which I wonder, is Drunk Elephant still at Sephora? I think they are. They're D-Bronzy Drops. These are like a bronzing vitamin D serum. So it's got great antioxidants during the day, but it's also nice to just like squirt a pump into your daily moisturizer or your SPF, because it's going to give you like a glowy bronzy look, and it kind of just warms you up, especially like as we're coming into these months where we're not going to want to wear as much makeup maybe. It gives you just like a hint of glow to your skin, and then you can use like a cream blush or cream contour and be done. It kind of just like gives you a little sun-kissed radiance to your skin. And like I said, you just add a drop to your whatever moisturizer you're using during the day. It's great. Plus it has the skincare benefits of the vitamin D. And then the next thing is a hair product. It is the Olaplex number 6. It's the only Olaplex product I really have been committed to and see a true difference in my hair. Now, Olaplex 6 is best for those with thick or coarse, wiry hair. If that is not you, don't get this. It's not for you. So just know that. Olaplex is a product that is highly misunderstood, and unless you have a hair person to really educate you on it, you can go wrong and think that the products are not good when the reality is you might be using them wrong, or the ones that you're using are maybe not best for you. Olaplex 6 is good for me. I use this as a styling treatment before I blow dry my hair, or even when I let it air dry. There's just something about it. It smooths the hair. It makes it shiny, bouncy, fluffier. It just looks healthier when I use it. When I don't, I see a huge difference, and I will not use it. And then the last two things are perfumes. So clean beauty is hard to do perfume because the big thing about fragrance is it can be a hormone disruptor. So unless you're sourcing your ingredients for your fragrances in a very sustainable, clean way, fragrance is kind of hard to do. And it's something that a lot of people won't use anymore when they go clean or non-toxic, right? But there are a couple brands out there that do fragrance that you can have as, you know, a special occasion thing. And that's what I use these for. I don't use perfume every day, but if I'm going out on a date night or I have a special event or whatever, I just want to like have that experience of fragrance again, because I was somebody who loved perfume for a very long time. I always had a signature scent. And these are the brands that I would steer you towards. So Maison Marie, something French. They make this one I got recently. It smells exactly like the Santal 33, I think it's called, Santal 33. It's delicious. It's so beautiful. I can't describe it, but I'll put the description here of what it smells like, but it is beautiful. I love this. I wear this kind of a lot. Sometimes I even use it before bed. I know I just said I don't use it a lot, but I don't wear perfume a lot, but there's just something about that smell that just makes me feel like calm and peaceful and happy. And then the last thing I'm gonna leave you with is this second fragrance that I just recently got a sample of and I'm gonna buy the full size, is the Ellis Brooklyn Isogamma something? Isogamma? This is beautiful. My husband was like, is this like a, what do you call it? He goes, is this a, but is this like a fragrance that men and women can wear? And I was like, I don't care, I love it. Like there's something about that fragrance that smells so nice to me. It just connects with me and I really enjoy it. And I like softer, clean, musky smells, if that makes sense. I don't like sweet at all. So if you like sweet fragrances, these are not sweet. For example, I'll give you the fragrances I used to like before I got into clean. Victor & Wolf Flower Bomb. That was a go-to for years. I also like Marc Jacobs Daisy. So if you're in that world, those two fragrances were like my holy grails I always had, then these fragrances might be up your alley too. So, okay, I have to go, I have a call with my doctor, but I hope this was helpful for you. I hope you find some good things during the sale, and if you pick up anything that I recommend it, please let me know in the comments. I wanna know your feedback, and if you have any other recommendations for anybody else that's shopping and wants to know what other people love, drop them below, and yeah, if this was helpful, please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon.